in a hybrid vehicle. I had my laptop with me, my phone, my AirPods. Common denominator, of course, is lithium-ion batteries, right? The material that goes into those batteries makes a trip around the world about 3 times, from the primary mine source to a processing center in Asia, to the Tesla here in Boulder, and then once the battery expires, back again overseas to get reprocessed, where only about 20–25% of it is recovered. Enter Reqyrd. We take that battery material, we recycle it, and through our technology process to recover those materials here domestically to create availability of critical energy materials. By 2030, it's estimated that the demand for these materials is going to significantly outweigh the supply. And in the US, we simply do not make enough of this material. And this creates a trifecta of opportunity, right? We want to mitigate the transport burden that these materials go through. We want to eliminate as much as we can of those primary mining sources. I'm sure you've read some of the articles about the way cobalt is mined. And then we also want to create that access for domestic availability. The battery recycling market is poised to grow by about 21% over the next decade. Reqyrd quite literally closes the loop to take those end-of-life batteries, recover the materials, and put them back into the battery materials here in the US so that we can recycle these materials on an infinite basis. The material that we start with is what's called black mass. We take this black mass material from disassembled and shredded batteries, and we turn it into higher value products. The nickel, cobalt, graphite, these materials go back into the batteries overall. From our techno-economic scenarios, a small plant here in the region could support all of the battery flow and still be incredibly profitable. In comparison to some of the other processes that exist out there, we have exceptional cost bases, and we're working on a life cycle impact analysis with the university analysis where our process, again, is shown to be best in class. To date, we've raised about $2.5 million, primarily through Department of Energy, National Science Foundation, and the state of Colorado through non-dilutive grants. We've patented our technology. We've demonstrated it at pilot scale, which is a zero waste discharge process. So nothing is discharged as liquid or solid waste. And we've also processed the equivalent of about 4,500 smartphone batteries. We're also working with Idaho National Lab, Argonne National Lab, and Oak Ridge National Lab to continue testing the materials in test battery cells so that we can ensure that the quality of material can be verified as inputs for new batteries. We have a world-class team, many of whom are experienced in the mining and metal space, many of whom have also started up their own businesses, and Danish recently sold his to a strategic investor. I don't have a specific ask for you today. We're about to open a seed round, so the only ask I have for you is to just remember to recycle your batteries. Thank you.
Stay there.